Good morning, friends. Thanks for joining me. It's Bob again, and we're reflecting on now spiritual fitness. Now, when I talked about this last Sunday from Philippians chapter 2, there's this. I was thinking, instinctively that different people are going to hear the message of owning your own spiritual fitness. They're going to hear that differently. And I'm a fan of I'm not a neurotic fan, but I'm a fan of the Enneagram. And if you're not familiar with that, you can take a test. It's just a personality profile, 9 different personality profiles that actually help us, I think, get a little bit of an understanding about how we're wired and how we tend to respond to things and how we interact with life. If you're interested in that, you could go to a free Enneagram test on Truity, Truity, I believe.com for a free Enneagram test to just let you know what your type is. I'm a type 8, as I have said to you before. So as I'm talking about spiritual fitness, here are the 9 Enneagram types, and I just want to throw out, just humor me for a second. I just want to play with this for a minute in terms of how the different types might hear this. We've come to pump you up, to own your spiritual fitness. So the type 1 is the principled reformer, sometimes referred to as the perfectionist. And for them, they hear this, well, I just got to do this right. And this is a must, and I must do this right. The 2 is the nurturing supporter, super helpful folks. They're all about others, and they also are about keeping score. So they really pretty much going to want to keep score in terms of how some of them are in terms of how well I'm doing or how I'm not doing with my own spiritual fitness. A 3 is the admirable achiever. And 3s a lot of times really want to be noticed. And so they're very achievement and success oriented. And so they want to be able to do these things, but they want to be able to make progress and be able to have, pats on the back and have people notice them when they're making progress. Again, not always, but sometimes this is how this works. The 4 is the introspective individualist. They're the creative ones. They're the ones, I've got to be me. I can't do what everybody else is doing. I have to do something more customized for me. And frequently a 4 will kind of have to blaze their own trail in this. A 5 is the analytical investigator. They're the ones that are in their mind a lot, and they're going to need to perceive this whole idea of fitness with a lot of precision. They're going to work on it. It's going to have to be really thought through. It's going to have to be done right. The 6 is the faithful guardian, incredibly loyal, sometimes a little anxious and fear oriented. There can be guilt in that, and then also a protection not to judge others in terms of what's going on with that. The 7 is the happy-go-lucky, enthusiastic, the enthusiastic optimist, and it's got to be fun. If I'm going to do a workout, it's got to be fun. It has to be fun. The 8 is the passionate protector. They're the ones who are this obligatory, and we've got to be driven to do this right and we do this well. And then the 9 is the peaceful accommodator, and they're the ones who want to make everybody else happy and want to keep the peace. And so, hey, I'll do this. If this will help everybody else out, I'll do this. Now, it doesn't mean that you're only responding this way. I just think it's an interesting way of thinking about this in terms of how we might be reacting to or responding to the idea that we need to own our own spiritual fitness. Think about that if that's you. If you don't like the Enneagram, it's okay. You can just turn this off. No big deal. But I think it's a fascinating sort of an angle at looking at how we're wired. Thanks so much for joining me today. Looking forward to being with you tomorrow. God bless you.